Hello, hello. We are doing another test, just making sure the stream works. Well, the first one was a bit of a failure, but second one is gonna be great. Don't worry. Okay. Let's see. Ah, okay. So I wanted to put this on the part of the building. I wanna make sure it can go up and down. Let's see. Does it work everywhere as it should? Hello, how? How are you doing? Let's see. Should be doing good now. Just making sure it works everywhere. Seems like it does. Should be all good. Just testing that everything works on all the possible website. Our first test stream was a bit of a failure, but it's deleted now, so it should be fine. Okay, no, that's not quite what I wanted to hear. Okay. Okay. Hello, Sans Undertale. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, guys? Hmm. Yeah, okay. Let's see to it. You know what? We can leave the level design for later. I'm just getting so annoyed by the bird movements that we are gonna have to spend a bit more time on that. How are you doing, guys? Anything interesting? Anything you wanna share, mention, or otherwise say? I guess. Okay. We got this bird, and the movement system that we have right now does not quite work in the way I would like it to move. So we are gonna have to do something about it. Okay. So, first thing first, I think the multiplier scalar is one of our main issues. But what I really think is an issue is the speed value. The speed value should be probably defaulting when I'm not moving back to 0, right? And we are not running our movement forward. I think the speed should be defaulted to 0. Otherwise, we are never gonna get that speed up because we are always just multiplying the speed by 1, which is not quite what we want. Actually, I see. I think I'm handling it with that slow speed up, but I got rid of it later. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can get rid of our setup. My project's awesome. That's very lovely. Thank you kindly, sir. It's a work in progress. Hopefully, it's eventually gonna be finished work. I'm glad you like it. What are you working on? Are you working on anything interesting? Oh, Snicker, don't worry about it. It's deleted now. I have, well, not too familiar with the whole streaming world, and I had no idea that information is there. So now it's deleted. It's fine. Don't worry about it, bro. Yeah, stupid stuff like this happens all the time. Okay, let's see about it now. No, but it's just a multiplier. I don't think this adjusts the speed, right? No, it doesn't. The multiplier itself is probably pretty important, but what we care about is speed. So I believe that speed is being handled in here. Oh, and because we are not slowing down now, that's why it's not doing anything. Okay, let's see about it. But we probably wanna stop. Do we wanna default the speed when we are not moving? Huh. Okay, we are speeding up, and now we are speeding down. Let's see. The speeding up takes way too little time. So should the speed be influenced by the velocity? No, I think they should be independent, yeah, because then you end up with things and bugs like this. So let's see what we can do about it. So, am I setting the speed somewhere here? Right, let me actually see what am I even printing when I'm printing the speed. Okay, we got a speed, which means it's gonna be a variable that exists in here. Da, da, da. And we are clamping that value between 0 and 1. And wait, what are we setting? Oh, it's plus added value. Okay. Okay, so what if I on stop changing the speed defaulted it to 0? Let's see. So we should have here stop share changing speed. I just don't know where it is. Oh, there we go. And what if we default here speed to 0? Let's see. Thank you, stream elements. Good job. Bit too late, but appreciate. Appreciate it. Okay. Decontrol. Wait, what the hell are you talking about? What decontrol? It's not what I wanted. Let me see. Okay, is it still showing the speed? Yeah. Okay, if I let go, it's immediately stops changing the speed. But should it stop changing the speed, it shouldn't change the velocity itself, right? No, it just automatically lets us slow down. Okay, this is fine. Automatically switching, going down and up, that's fine. And this should let us lower it. Maybe I should have here just something that automatically is discounting it. I think it's annoying. Just go somewhere there. On our changing speed, speed limited to 0 is fine. But we're gonna have to work with our speed. So we're calling our added movement, which is our movement forward. And our movement forward is currently being run. And we're multiplying it by speed. So if our speed is 0, that means we are not moving at all. Okay. But yeah, that should be only not adding the movement, but it shouldn't be decreasing it. Which means we have here probably some sort of a deceleration active. Let's see, what if we are not gonna keep running our forward movement? Right, we have some velocity that should be slowly moving us down. I was also thinking maybe the falling down should be by default faster. Okay. Yeah, the speeding up is not working very well. What's my speed multiplier? It's 1. 0.8, 0.5. So I'm gonna have to increase that. We may actually even do the exact opposite from what we are am I doing here right now. It was multiplier. So if our velocity is under 100, we wanna go with let's do just 1. 1, and then we are gonna keep speeding up for a bit, and then we are gonna start speeding down again. It's maybe a bit too soon actually. Let's say around here. And here we're gonna go put like 0.8. Let's see what is this gonna give us. Okay, we got definitely faster speed up. And then how much we are increasing is more regulated. Okay, we may want to go even faster than that. Depending on that. Wait, why is it 0.8 now? Oh, because on the end it's the... Okay, never mind, I'm being stupid. Say that start should be probably faster. Let's do here like 2, then 1.0, 0, and let's actually keep it on 0. Let's see. Can clean it up later. I'm just testing it out first. Okay. I wonder, should it be always moving towards a forward vector? It's kind of a thing, because right now it's keeping the position towards, keeping the impulse towards which it is moving. I wonder if it's better if it's just gonna slow down or always move towards the forward vector of the actor, or if it's better if it's gonna move the direction the velocity is telling it to go. Opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I have no clue. Honestly, I have never played the game and I have not watched the movie, so I have absolutely zero clue. I just know it's like a huge thing, hugely popular, but I have no clue about it. Am I going to make the UI to show the velocity? No, there's probably not gonna be any UI in the game. I'm very much more of a fan of the immersion and making it just purely immersive and maybe highlighting something in the game, but definitely not UI. It would not quite fit here. It's these things on the left are just for debugging. So I think, for example, I think it was Metro. I think it was all of them, but Metro games did UI really, really well. You just saw it as the objects in the game. It's done pretty nicely. Okay, this is actually getting bits pretty nice. Maybe the deceleration is a bit too fast. Wait, is it braking friction? Yeah, we wanna lower this. And I believe we have here the acceleration as well. Braking, acceleration, walking, falling, flying. Oh, okay, I have it set to 0. Interesting. Let's see, what if I keep this on 0? It should never slow down, right? It should not. Oh no, it does. Yeah, exactly. Clean is definitely a way how to go about with UI. I feel like most games kind of go overboard, especially if you have games like I don't know, World of Warcraft or this kind of super UI heavy. It's just when you see some of the more complicated or more advanced players, it's just they have more UI on the screen than actual game. Not quite the experience I'm looking for. Journey also did it really well. Okay, it's not bad. It still keeps accelerating though, so it's not quite what we are looking for only. So let's maybe put here like 3 and we are gonna apply some deceleration. Wait, do we have acceleration? Maximum acceleration. Okay. Could partly tweak it just by adjusting this. So let's try something like this and combine it with our deceleration for flying. We're gonna do it just very, very low. Let's do like 32. Let's just see what kind of result is that gonna show us. Okay. It speeds up this whole acceleration thing, which is nice. Okay, I'm starting to quite like it. Could maybe increase. I'm not even sure. I was thinking about increasing the acceleration a tiny bit, but this is actually quite nice. I think like if I compensate for it really well with having the acceleration faster and deceleration a little bit faster. Is it called deceleration? Is it deacceleration? How do you pronounce it properly? Ah, wait, not the physics handle. The moving do. It's just deceleration, so it's deceleration, I guess. Yeah, it's not using. It does not have any A in there. The delay is insane. What delay? With delay with chat? Yeah, I think that's something that's can be maybe fixed. Michelle, hello. Happy to see you here. Oh man, the deal I think is weird because like sometimes YouTube chat actually shows the things close sooner, and then the multi-stream chat shows it later. But some other times, right now, for example, the multi-stream chat shows the text messages way sooner than the YouTube chat. So I have actually no no clue how that is set up. Andrew, yep, very much going with a comic style. Thank you kindly. Hello, hello. Okay, so just since we get here, a bunch of people show up. What I'm working on right now is trying to work with the movement, just to make it feel a little bit more natural, a little bit cleaner and easier to play with. I guess it's already quite a bit better. Still not exactly where I wanted, so I wanted to increase the acceleration, which means I want to come in here. So the main issue is acceleration when our velocity is oh, actually, never mind. I actually go through that low velocity pretty fast. Up to 100, 200, 300. Okay, so I guess I'm slowing down mostly between 3 to 400. So let's see about fixing that. So I may not wanna do this slow down again. So I'm here and the velocity is below 200. That's still moving fine. Let's see, we just keep this here and we actually don't slow down, we keep accelerating. Oh wait, nope. There we go. Could maybe go even more extreme and try to increase the acceleration even more. Okay, that might be a bit too extreme. But I can see the benefit of this. Okay. That's nice. Okay, this part was nice. Let's see. Let me just see the values. Okay, between 0 and 100 seems quite nicely slow. I'm gonna have to probably add movement up and down because I feel like that's really missing. Because right now, if you just wanna go up right now and you are too close to it, you have to do this whole circle around it. It'd be nice to have a moving up and down. Let me just maybe note it because otherwise I'm gonna forget it. Do. Alrighty. Get our movement up and down. And the landing is gonna need a rework, but that's for some other time. Okay, let's see. So now the movement between 0 to 1000 seems actually pretty good now. Let's see. 0 to 0 to 200 is pretty much immediate, and then over 800 it goes a bit more messy, goes a bit messier. So below 800,000, okay, I feel like it goes way too fast after about 1500, so we probably want to work with it here. Okay, let's try to limit this a bit more. We're gonna go with 0.75 here, and here we're gonna go with 2. That's why I should have tested all of this with blueprints. It would have been so much faster iteration. I feel like I tend to do the exact opposite extreme lately, that I just automatically switch into blueprints, into C++, and it just would be so much faster to do it in blueprints, test out the mechanics, and then implement in C++. Would have been definitely preferable. Okay, I see that. Gonna have to see about some automatic landing, but that's below it. I feel like the maximum speed is maybe too fast. Yeah, my maximum velocity is 2000 right now. Do I limit it somewhere here, or do I have another check for it? Let me see. There we go. Let's do like 260. 160, 16. Just I can't even speak numbers properly. Alright, and let's see about it now. Oh, sorry. Okay, spinning up even more and more. So I also don't want players to really rush through it. Okay, those 600 feels way more manageable. It just still feels super fast. You can zoom around, like, but it still lets me control it and slow down fairly fast. I want to do something with this turning, but that's more of a animation work than gameplay work, honestly. Because I feel like if you would give players the option to go that fast, they will go that fast. So you probably want to find a way how to prevent it. I feel like I would love to implement some sort of a turning onto it as well. So for example, if I'm going right now, just straight, and now I want to turn a little bit, it keeps on going in the direction because the velocity still goes in the direction, so that makes sense. But I would probably, like, when there's actual bird that does something like that, he's using his wings to regulate it because the wind is going against him, right? And he manages to turn it, well, mostly with his tail actually. But still, the point mostly stands. So let's see. Gonna go fly around. And maybe a bit less. What do you mean a bit less? Bit less speed? I'm thinking about it. If that's speed up, and then if we go down, we are gonna. Well, yeah, and I'm also I have completely lost the option to just glide around, right? Because if I have it like this, still probably want to have some sort of a velocity. Should I maybe just increase the gravity pull? Wait, is he not falling down right now? Let's see. Oh, I don't believe he does. That's interesting. We lost our gravity. Oh, that's a time for concern. It's our final vector force. Oh, geez, not just this. Oh, for the... It's it's minus 980. Should be like a default Earth gravity. And by default we should have it stated. Yep, minus 980. I don't really see much of a falling there though. And though the gravity is implemented, it doesn't seem to be. Really affecting it. Let's see what it looks like when we pick up some heavier object. Because I set it up that the moment it picks up the object, it automatically increases the weight. So, let's see. Do I want to make a DLC for the game if it blows up? I have no clue. That's honestly a bit too much in the future. I'm not even close to having this one released, so something like DLC is probably out of the picture right now. Ah wait, wrong button. I've used to kind of control it with gamepad, so forget with keyboard. Let's see, let's grab this. Okay, our gravity increased to minus 18. Yeah, it's not moving down. Huh. We got here some issue. I will be probably pretty happy with making this into like small, concise hour to 2 hours long experience that people can enjoy and not really worry about it. And then you can always expand on it, right? It's easier to expand when it's done, but not quite something I'm really thinking about right now. Okay, movement component adding force. Yep, this should be happening and we see it printing, so this should be fine. Let's just do what we need to do and set this to add here one more zero. That's what always helps. Okay, now it works. Interesting. Looks like me tweaking the variables quite significantly adjusted the gravity force. That's unexpected. I wonder if I should add there sort of a forward force. But nah, that's probably gonna mess it up if I do that. Or is it? Let's see. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? We're gonna do something like this. This is gonna be our bird direction. And to get it, we are gonna get our actor forward vector. And we're gonna multiply this by 1000. Alright, and this is what we are gonna add here. Come here. Alrighty, let's see. 1000 is probably not gonna be much, honestly, but could be curious to see. Post it half-baked and put the price tag of AA game. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, sounds pretty good. I'd say. I think I'm gonna do the mind trick on them, on the on the Steam users. I'm not gonna put it as I'm gonna make it half-baked, and then I'm gonna make a double price of the AAA game. I'm gonna do like $120 minimum. So even though because people then will think like, oh, this is so expensive, it must be good. So I'm gonna trick them and trick people so they will buy it. Just that's the trick, guys. You're gonna put extremely high price. Okay, this is actually really nice. I think that added forward vector actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks nice. See, I can even make sound effects for it. Okay, this will need a bit of a tweaking, but I see some potential there. Oh, I got hit. I'm getting hit by invisible collisions. I think the issue is here with a lot of my collisions. Actually, let's make the collision visible. Next EA CEO. Nah, man. I'm Unity CEO. Where do we have hidden in game? The more price you set, the more money you get. Exactly. I don't see the problem there. It's just big brain. But it's a secret, guys. We can't let people know it. Okay, am I going crazy if I think that the collision is changing? No, the collision is just so high up that it looks like it's changing. Okay, never mind. I have it just on the wrong place. Oh, it's because of the animation? Probably. Okay, where is our mesh relative to the camera point? Okay. Probably just wanna do something like this. It's gonna cause a bit of a trouble later, but better for flying now. Yeah, way more precise. Boom, boom. Now it's just gonna bounce from the walls. I mean, that's actual strategy that like some devs I have seen do. You have like these games that on Steam that cost like $10,000 or something like that, just insane money, and people buy it for the just sake of trying it because it's so weird. Like you get some YouTubers or streamers who buy it because it makes good content, and then some viewers are gonna buy it as well because it's so weird, and uh, and that kind of makes you enough money. Just imagine you set the game price for like $10,000 or something like that. Steam takes something from it, you pay taxes on something, but you still get from it like good $6,000-7,000, and then even if you sell like 3 or 4 copies, you made some pretty decent money relative to how much work you spend on it. I can imagine. So it may not be too bad of a strategy if you care about money more than about making games. Okay, hello. I really need that going up and down. Okay, let's grab this thing. Excuse me, sir. Can I grab you? Thank you. No, I did not. Jeez, I'm gonna have to rework that grabbing thing. Does not work quite well. Well, yes, I do start feel quite... Ah, now I have it. It's just, yeah, you can tell by the way it's pressing me. Okay. Total gravity down is minus 2,000. 20,000 forward. It's going. Yeah. This actually adds quite a bit to it. I like it. What do you think, guys? I know you don't play it, so it's kind of difficult to tell, but based on the perception. Okay, so here we are doing gravity minus stances. So we probably want to do like, let's do 2,000. Gonna keep this in. I'm gonna rework the falling down or like dropping down. So whenever the bird will get close enough to the ground, it's gonna automatically drop. So that's gonna be fine enough. Okay. Yeah, now I have to do it manually, and it doesn't even work very well, but it does the job. Okay. Okay, now it's actually forcing you to go down. You have to work much more with the way you are moving it. It's way more work, but it's quite interesting. Especially once I add there moving up and down. I see there's some nice benefit. Feels a bit more natural now. Okay. Golf Simulator. Wait, was that a game that did it? Is it like some game that did this super high price, or am I referring to something else? Okay, wait, no importing, please. Okay. Okay, I like this actually. I like this quite a bit. Let's see. What's the time? I can try to fit in our adding moving up and down. We need a input for it first. So we get our input action. We want pretty much the copy of our move. So let's steal this. This is gonna be our... Okay, this is still move, but move vertically. And this is move forward. Alright. And in the mapping, we pretty much wanna make a copy of this thing. Can we copy it? No, of course not. Why should we be able to do that? Who would want to do such a thing, right? I have here DNA. It doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, it does. Well, no, I don't think it does, but it exists. You're talking about a giant ball you took. Fair enough, yeah. Could make it a golf simulator, actually. I was thinking, because I have a lot of physics-driven games, so I could go with like a direction, or maybe not really completely, but I was thinking about having here like a sandbox mode and a story mode. Because story mode is actually what I care about. It's supposed to be exploratory puzzle game. But I could have here like a sandbox game and have a bunch of physics simulating objects in the same environment, and you as a bird can just go crazy and attack things and simulate things and just do a bunch of stupid stuff. I think it could be pretty fun. Let's see, maybe something to add later. Okay, we're doing moving vertically. And let's just do Q and A and E. And now I always forget how it has to be set up. So we are doing swivel axis input, and we are doing it, we're negating the other one, right? Yep. Here we are gonna negate it. Okay. Could make it like a bunch of mini games that you have to solve just by physics interacting with each other. Could be pretty fun. Okay. So this we got. So now what we wanna do is implement it, but let's just make it directly. What do we have? What do I have in the moving forward? That should be pretty straightforward. Grouping objects. Getting movement forward. No, where is my movement forward? Oh, I have this tracking into movement forward. Well, that's fine. I don't need it in moving side. I've seen someone making buildings in a separate levels and put these assembled buildings inside other levels. In the idea how to do that? Sure, we have a few ways how to do it. You can make them inside the blueprints and use blueprints as sort of a prefabs, which is pretty common. The other option is using the actual levels, because what you can do, it may not be intuitive, but what you can do is to just grab the whole level. Where do we have levels right in here? Let's say I have here a let's see. I'm gonna hope this can be easily put in there. Okay, I should not have opened that. It's gonna take some time. But it's fine. I'm gonna demonstrate it. Don't worry, mate. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, I have it actually here. I even know it's called demo map. So let me find it. This is exactly what I did here. So let me just show it to you. So this is a level by itself. It doesn't have any light. If we look at it unlitly, it's a huge level in here, huge floating building. We know that this is a demo level, so let's just pin it in here, and we're gonna have to find the level that we actually want to be working in, which should be a main. No, who the hell named these levels? Vertical slice map. What an amazing name for the name. What an amazing idea for a game. Jesus, I can speak. What an amazing idea for a map. Okay, we got our map here, so we can just grab our level and put it in here. And if you do that, it's gonna put you here everything inside that level. It's one way to do it. Works really well if you wanna work with level streaming. Has its advantages, its disadvantages. Not a bad approach if you just wanna do something like this and keep it nice and manageable. I could actually keep this just somewhere on the sky. I was thinking about it. I'm thinking about having just bake this into some fairly low poly mesh, just upscaling it and put it here, keeping it here somewhere on the sky. Just imagine something like this is like the coolest. I think that could be pretty cool. Gonna do something along that direction. Bring in landscape. Everything that's in that level should be brought in. There's nothing really stopping you from having a multiple landscape on the same level. Okay, so we were doing our current velocity input. So what we just wanna do is do the same thing with our movement forward. Oh, come on, stop lying to me. There it is. Movement vertical, right now, but yeah, vertically. Plop and couple, that's fine. The error is wrong, we can ignore it. We actually do want here something. The return is void, but we want to input here a parameter. That parameter, hey, stop this float, and that float is gonna be, let's call it our input value. Oh, it's gonna be direction, I guess. Alright, let's show it. Generate the definition, there we go. And we pretty much wanna do the exact same thing as we are doing on the movement forward, adding a movement input to our character class, and the direction we are getting a up vector, and the only thing we care about is our direction. Oh, and somewhat we need value, right? So constant, wait, no capitalization, constant float, and this is gonna be our, what we're gonna call it. We actually will probably want to modify this based on the velocity, but that's fine. Nobody's Andrew. That's what I'm here for, apparently. I'm glad I can help you out, guys. Alright, we got here our float, and that float is gonna be, let's call it just added speed. And yeah, we have to define it because it's constant, and let's do 1000. Added speed, we are multiplying by added speed, and this is gonna be a to do, and probably needs to be changed per velocity. All right, let's see. Compiled fine, that's always a good sign. And if we are done with this, we're gonna grab our bird, get here our input. Move vertically, and we are gonna, wait, why do I have 2 vector 2D? Why am I being stupid? This is not supposed to be 2 vector 2D. Fuck. We are either moving up or down. This is not a double vector. This is just a float. Oh, and float is either none. I think I don't have to set here any. Oh no, it's scalar, and it's negated scalar, I believe. I think so, yeah. That's what you get for copying it and not knowing what you are doing. Okay, yay, and we're gonna move vertically. Should have a float here now. Let's just start by testing it. Always wanna make sure that it actually does what you want it to do. Alright, nothing. Q, E, Q, E. Perfection. And with this, we can call our move vertically. Let's forward. Connect direction. Let's see it. Ah, that's a lot of movement. Yep, told you. Told you we're gonna have to scale this. But this is probably gonna do the job. We can kind of modify it with adjusting the rotation of the bird. Maybe just the bird's head or some like the upper part of the body. It's gonna do the trick. Where's my vertical movement? Okay. 100 is gonna be too little. Let's do like 256. I say it's kind of stupid to put here always those multipliers by 2, but it feels kind of nice. You know how it is. Alright. Let's try to see how to actually implement this. We're gonna slightly move in here. Oh, okay, wait. That's way too much. Why is it so much? I put that value lower. What's going on here? Huh. Okay, what if we do just like 10? Seems super low to me, but... Wait, nah, this is nonsense. Why is it adding so much? What if this is 0? Wait, am I? Yeah, no, I'm doing it correctly. Am I? Oh, wait, I'm changing the wrong value. No, I'm not. Character, reflector, direction, edit speed. This is all correct. Now it doesn't move at all. That's quite correct. So if we put here 1, like I would intuitively put that like at least 100, but we saw what it was doing, so... Oh, even 1 is this much? Well, that's strange. Okay. I mean, don't mind if I do. Okay, it's just adding a little bit velocity, but it's not even adding enough to drop it, so... See this? This is times 10. It's probably too much, but we'll see. Okay. I'm getting some decent enough values now. Okay, we can default it to like 0.05. I'm gonna see where this is gonna take us. This is actually quite nice. Okay. Let's use our superior floating powers to set this this button and open the gate. Yes, indeed. I know this part is a bit problematic. I am working on it. Okay, let's just bring this up and move forward with it. Okay. Oh no, I need it higher threshold. Let's just... Oh no, I need higher threshold. Let's open the cable. And our max length... Oh, I have to just modify the max length. Okay, let's do like 1500. Okay, now we can just grab this thing and move it down here. Let's go! The gate is open. Look at that. Puzzle solved. Victory. And all that. You won the game. Got all the Steam achievements. Yeah, I know. That's fine. That's on my list of things to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was pretty nice. Test stream ended up being a bit longer than I expected, but it was quite good. Quite cool. I am gonna be back. I just don't know when yet. I am gonna try to get on some regular schedule, but when that will be a thing, I do not know. So that's gonna be it. Hope you had a good time. I certainly had. But other than that, I